Yeah, well, I don't feel well. I had a chest cold. So I was like, plus your daughter's here, my daughter's here. I'm smoking in front of them like that. Right. Even though I did get my card finally.
Oh, you got
Yeah, I'm legal. That shit is real. That's legal. So I got one of them smoke cards. I can smoke.
That's cool.
But yeah, I'm not like I like if I'm in front of the ocean or I catch a vibe, I smoke. I like it and it calms me down. I do have anxiety, I think, just because I'm always trying to, I like to work. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it gives everyone else a chance to catch up. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing I got to do every day, all day. If it ever became something that I have to do, then I would have to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got to.
Because you have a little one time during this interview, this talk, so.
And I got weed in there. But I don't know. I just don't feel like it today. Like sometimes I just don't feel like smoking. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I do. Sometimes I feel like smoking a lot. If I get around someone that smokes, I'm gonna smoke. You know what I'm saying? Right. But overall, if I can do all my work, make sure all my kids are taken care of, and move at the pace I'm moving, I don't believe that it's the worst thing in the world. But anything excessive, like are people that it does stop. Like if you aren't accomplishing what you want and you smoke, you need to stop. You know what I'm saying? That is the reason. Like
stop smoking if you're not accomplishing what it is.
Yeah, if you can't get what you gotta get, then take that out your life and see if it works without it. You know what I'm saying? Like I know when I'm boxing, back when I used to box, I knew when to stop partying. You know what I'm saying? Right. You get affected in the ring.
Right.
If you're an athlete, you really, especially if you get paid for it, and you're supposed to perform at a certain level.
That's a strong statement. So if you're not accomplishing what you're setting to accomplish, stop doing.
Yeah, you got to look at. If I can't get where I got to go, I got to be like, well, what could be stopping me? But usually someone will be like,
check your leisure time. Check all your leisure.
Check out what could be holding you back, even if you enjoy it. I mean, that's the test. So I know, if I'm coughing and my chest is hurting and I'm still smoking, and I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I do it sometimes, but then I'll be like, that's stupid. But I don't know, I'm so not in the mood today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the mood to smoke. But yeah, my interviews are the same. Whether I'm high or not.
Yeah, the same.
I just look a little younger when I'm not high. Yeah. And I know it just makes everything sad when I could care less really.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not high today. I'm chilling. I'm chilling in Bel Air.
That's good. You already know.
Yeah. See a little pool right there. I love that little pool.
Yeah. It's a little tight.
That's why I fuck with it's the new. I haven't been in the Bel Air in a while, so I was in the neighborhood.
You know what's crazy about this? I told Carolyn, this is the first place I cut when I first met you.
Oh yeah?
You, Biggs, and Jay, I was staying here.
Yeah, this is my down low spot.
But you had the house. You bought the house over here on Cannon.
Yeah. Because I was
the house was fly too. It had Moroccan furniture, deep couches.
It was all about relaxing.
Yeah.
That was why I got down, because I was rolling with a lot of people, so I would come here and for a weekend, and my bill would be like 40 racks. I was like, shit, I could have paid 3 mortgages that month. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So I just bought a crib just so it just made sense as opposed to just tricking all that dough.
Right.
And then when I stopped coming here for a minute, I sold it, and I also needed the bread, so I was like, fuck it. But I think I'm gonna get a new. I got my kids.
Look for get the.
I think there's one. It just depends, man.
It's just got to be the right spot for you.
Well, that and I got to be around my kids.
Yeah.
I got to make sure that I like picking my kids up from school.
Yeah.
And I like taking them to school. If the school's too far away,
it's like you like the regular stuff. You like the down to earth vibe. Yeah. The regular stuff keeps you balanced.
That's the butter shit.
Yeah, that's the shit. Just to be out there waiting. You see him walk into the car,
I've been picking my daughter up from school since she was because she went from private school to public school for a little while. So I definitely was picking her up every day after that because it wasn't a bus. But then after that, I don't know, I always picked her up.
Yeah.
So boys know she got a pops. You know what I'm saying? That will fuck something
Exactly.
up. You know what I'm saying? They gotta at least know. Like somebody
stay around your daughters and let them know.
Nah, dude, your father's gotta stay around their daughters. It's the most important thing in the world because the daughter's only gonna want what their father, like they're gonna want the same man that their father is. You don't know no better, so that's why I just tend to I want her to want a man that's gonna do everything for her
and see how you just see how you move. See how you get.
Well, she knows what's so your daughter knows what's a cornball and what's not. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't do that.
Right.
The other day I was out in front of the gallery, and the fucking young dude had the nerve to ask for my daughter's number right in front of me.
Yikes.
I was like, you think I would let my daughter bring a nerd like you home? He had the ashy ass ankles and the tight ass fucking Book bag, I heated him up terrible. Like, get your ass off the block.
Got at it a little bit, huh?
Well, just because I thought he was disrespectful, but it was funny to me. She was even shocked. Like, she was like, I don't. So we were selling the hats, and I think Rocky was out there.
Got at your daughter in front of you.
Like, can I have your number? I was like,
nice.
First off, that's my daughter. Second of all, if my daughter ever brought home a herb like you with that little ass hat and that bum ass, all this kind of shit, I heated him up. He walked off the block. He just started shrinking, pause while he was walking. Like, people yelling at him.
Oh, man.
But that's good. I was glad I was there to do that.
Right.
I was glad that she was there to witness me.
See that you're serious about the relationships, yeah.
Well, I'm serious about respect. Plus the kid was too old looking. I'm like, oh, she's 14.
Nice.
Crazy.
Man. Yeah, man, when they turn, mine is 14, so I know.
It's the problem with a girl, like when you're girl, because girls are more advanced than boys. So the issue with, like, girls that are advanced is, any kid their age, they're not looking at because he's too young, and anyone that has the mentality is too old,
right.
And they'll get themselves fucking hurt. You know what I'm saying? So she's in a rock and hard place right now.
Yeah, first year high school was crazy.
She's about to do her first year.
Yeah, because I used to go to her.
But she ain't even worried about nothing. She changed schools like 7 times in 7 years. She don't, because she gets sick. She goes through them.
Right.
That'd be her choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'd be ready to go. She has mad fun though, so
yeah. That's good though that she gets a chance to even do that, because she'll be able to move around with different types of people and different lifestyles and different crowds.
Now she for sure got.
Because I actually regretted I moved around a lot when I was a kid, but actually I understand why. Because it helps your personality even dealing with the public and dealing with people. Like, definitely. You can move around.
Well, when you have no fear of people. Like, people have fear of the unknown. So if you're not around a certain kind of people, you're scared of them before you get with them. But if you always around them, I think that's another reason why I was never afraid of other people from other cultures. Because, as a young dude, I was always, in private school, instead of third, white, black, everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I was cool with everybody. Right. And all my experiences.
And you paid attention just to the movements and what people do. And just,
well, I mean, everybody's
everybody.
I always was a leader. I felt in any demographic.
Right.
I always felt like the other cultures were a little weaker than me, but that was just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was funny. Like, my racism was weird because, I went to private school. Initially, I went to private school and really high-end public schools, and they were all white kids. And I thought the reason why I was the best athlete and all the girls liked me and could fight the best was because I was black and they were white. So it always made me think that white people were weaker than me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I always looked at it like that. Where I got supreme confidence was when I started hanging out uptown, and I found that I was pretty athletic and my knuckle game was all right. And I was like, oh, I can survive with black people too. I must be ill. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird, my perspective, and I don't know any other.
It's crazy that you uptown is like everything you saying is like the confidence of somebody that's in the 5%ers or something. Like, that whole element in Harlem is like all that combined. It's like supreme confidence.
Yeah, you got.
Is that you believe in yourself?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
The God within yourself, and just move forward. Do what you do.
Yeah.
And don't don't praise no man.
I think confidence is important.
But it's something about just something about that element in Harlem.
Harlem is just completely. It's just snobby. We just think we're the flyers. I know. You know what I'm saying? But that's just.
It's just like my neighborhood off of Slauson and Crenshaw. It's that same element. It's like the hustler's mentality. Yeah. So it's just what it is.
Yeah, we like to get fresh.
Just get money.
And when you become your own boss at a young age, it's hard not to be arrogant. You know what I'm saying? When you make more money than adults at a teenage age, it's hard for anybody to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like
we've been getting money for a minute. Right. You know what I mean? So I've been taking care of people since I was a teenager. So that's one of the arrogance that comes with Harlem, is having the ability to take care of yourself and other people without having to be told what to do or have a job or a boss. It's not necessarily always that you're doing the right thing, but at the end of the day, it's like in Harlem, you'll do anything to be independent, even risk your freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything. But that was my thing. It was like I had to figure out how to transition because I knew it was dangerous, and at the end of the day, the freedom that you're so working and taking such a risk for ends up getting completely taken, and now you're told what to do when you get locked up all day, every day. So it's, you know what I'm saying? That was my thing. I was like, well, I can't see hustling without getting caught at some point, and then I'm gonna have to be told what to do for a couple of years because I'm not telling.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to get out.
Just put some awareness on, like hustling. When you leave the game, you still aware. You
aware.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you stay sharp.
Stay sharp.
Stay sharp for sure.
Because you gotta pay attention. It's a lot of attention. You gotta pay attention to.
But you know, you used to people lying all the time. You know?
Yeah.
Drug addicts lie.
Crackheads.
Drug addicts are the biggest liars on the planet. So I've been told every lie that you could ever think of with the straightest face in the world.
Right.
So the funny thing is when, you know, regular non-crackhead be trying to lie, I can smell a lie like that, you know, innately. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You lying, beat it. You know, you could always tell.
Right.
But yeah, you know, so, you know, I don't know. I think things are, I'm still surprised that I'm not hearing nothing from nobody like Leo or Joey or any of those people, you know, that they don't feel that they have to say anything. You know what I mean? But good, if they're not gonna say nothing, I just hope, you know, people know who they are and that they don't get taken advantage of them. And I'm about to move off them and get to another cluster of,
Right.
I'm gonna start getting at the people that are in the schmata business, the fashion business. Because those motherfuckers are culture vultures too. So Tom Nastos, you next. And Michael Deutsch. I'm gonna let people know who you are. Trust me.
Cultures Vulture Fashion Edition.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I got fashion culture vultures. I got music culture vultures.
Music.
And
That's, you just aired them out. Music Culture Vulture.
I got movie culture vultures.
Wow.
I got them all. I mean, I'm dealing with so many businesses. I see them.
Lee
It's
Daniels
just a
gonna be in that
cop.
conversation.
Lee Daniels, man. I think I'm gonna deal with him in court.
You don't want that.
I don't know, man. It's just
It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
It is.
So I wish somebody would ask him about it, see what he got to say.
Yeah.
But I would love to have a conversation with another black man about how he's jerking another, you know, how he carried me, man. Balls.